Hello students, welcome back to mathematics class. Today I am going to explain you the exercise 1.3. In this first question, what is the first question? That is, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. That is, first question is 36 by 100. How you are going to solve this problem? Yes, you have to divide 36 by 100. I will show you how to divide this number. You already learnt in your previous classes about the division. See here, 36 by 100 we have to divide the 36. Okay, this one is the division method. Now we having here 3 digit, here 2 digit. First we can't divide, so I am going to keep 1 0 and then point. You know the rules about keeping 0 and then point. If I put 0 on point, I can take 0 here also, and then 100 threes are 300. Then subtract this 2, that 0 6. Okay, here after keeping 0 and then point, I can take a number of zeros, and then I am going to take here also because I want hundreds. 106 are 600. Okay, this ends the division. We got the remainder as 0, isn't it? Next, this one, what is this number? What they have asked in the question? Write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. That means we have to mention whether it is recurring or non-recurring, terminating or non-terminating. First of all, you have already heard the word that is terminating. What do you mean by terminating? Terminating means we have a fixed value. Okay, non-terminating means we didn't have any fixed value, and then recurring means repeating the same number is called recurring. Non-recurring means not getting the same number, repeating but not getting the same number. That is what the kind of this decimal is. 0.36 is 0.36 is terminating. We got the fixed value. Okay, we completed the division part. Shall I move to the next one? That is second one. I will show you the second one. That is 1 by 11. 1 by 11, you can divide 1 by 11. No, it's not possible but we have to divide by taking the decimals. Okay, that is 11 by 1, isn't it? Now we having 1 itself, then 11 zeros are 0, then 1 minus 0 is 1 itself. Then keeping here point, I will take one more 0. Again 11 zeros are 0, then 10 remains as it is. Again I will take one more 0 here. 11 nines are 99. I can take this. No, 100 minus 99 is here 10. Here we have to take the barrow. You all know the subtraction rules. That is 10 minus 9 is 1. Again here 9 minus 9 is 0. Before I kept the point here, that's why I'm taking again 0. Okay, then it will become 10. Then 11 zeros are 0. Then 10 minus 0 is 10 itself. I will take one more 0. 11 nines are 99. Again I got 1. This number is going repeat ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. 1 ಬಂತು, again we got 99, again 0, again 99. This procedure will goes on same. Okay, that means this number is non-terminating. We are not getting the fixed value. That therefore 0.0909, which is equal to 0.09, it is non-terminating and repeating. That means this number is going to repeat again and again. I hope you understood this one also. I will move to the third one. That is, it is in the form of the mixed fraction. Children, you have heard the mixed fraction, improper and then proper fractions. You are all familiar with these terms. And then if they have given the mixed fraction means we have to convert into improper fraction. How to convert this one? That is, we have to multiply the whole numbers and the denominator, and then we have to add up the numerator. How it put is means 4 8s are 32. 32 plus 1 is 33. That means this one is the question means I am going to convert this into improper. That will become 33 by 8, isn't it? Then we have to divide 33 by 8. How means as it is we did in the previous one. Okay. 8 fours are 32. Again 3 minus 2 is 1. Then you keep the decimal point and take 1 0. Then 8 ones are 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Again I am taking 1 0. 8 twos are 16. Then 10 minus 6 is 4. 1 minus 1 is 0. Again I am taking 0. Then 8 fives are 40. Then 40 minus 40 is 0. Then this number is terminating or non-terminating. I explained in the first problem itself. That is, if we got the fixed value means it is terminating. Then 4 1 by 8 which is equal to 4.125 is terminating. That we got the fixed value. I hope you understood this mean, and the remaining problems you can solve it easily. Try to solve all the problems. Okay. Then the next question. What they have given the next question? You know that 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857. Can you predict what the decimal expansion of 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7 are without actual doing the long division? If so, how? That means they have given the value of 1 by 7. We have to find out 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7 and 6 by 7. That too without actual long division. Andre long division ಮಾಡಿದೆ we have to find out the value. Okay. How we will have to solve that one? I will show you how to solve the second one. Okay. Second one solution I am going to write. While you are watching the video, keep open your textbook and like that on the same time you have to write the classwork also. Okay. What is the value they have given? We know that 1 by 7 is equal to 0.142857. That means it is it goes on. Okay, that means it goes on repeating. Then therefore 2 into 1 by 7, that means 2 by 7 we can write it in the form of 2 into 1 by 7, which is equal to 2 into, we know the value of 1 by 7, put the value of 1 by 7 here, that is 0.142857. Then you multiply this number into 2. Then what you are going to get? 7 twos are 14, 4, 1 carry, 5 twos are 15, 5 twos are 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, 1 carry, 8 twos are 16 plus 1 17, 1 carry, 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5, 4 twos are 8, 2 ones are 2, then 0. Okay, this is the value of 2 by 7. Then I will show you what they have asked up to 6 by 7. They have asked the values. Then 3 into 0.142857. You do the multiplication as it is. You are going to get the answer 0.428571. That also recurring. Then 4 into 1 by 7, which is equal to 4 into 0.142857. Then you multiply, you are going to get the answer 0.571428. then 5 into 1 by 7, that is 5 into 0.142857. Then you multiply this both, you are going to get 0.714285. Then 6 into 1 by 7, which is equal to 6 into 0.142857. Then if you multiply this one, you already know 7 6 are 42, 4 cats carry, 5 6 are 30, 30 plus 4 is 34, 3 carry, 8 6 are 48, 48 51, 1 5 gets carry, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 5 is 17, 1 gets carried, again 4 6 are 24, 24 plus 1 is 25, to carry 6 ones are 6, 7 8. Okay, this one is a simple, children. Just you have the value of 1 by 7, you are going to multiply by 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. Okay, you got the answer, isn't it? I will move to the third one. What they have given in the third question: express the following in the form P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Then you know the definition, that is rational numbers means we having the form of P by Q where Q is not equal to 0. We have to express 0.6 in that form. Okay, how to express this one? I will show you. Then here 0.6. Okay, solution, how to solve this one? This means 0.66666, it goes on. Assume that x is equal to 0.666. Okay, then you multiply both the sides by 10. Then what you are going to get? 10 into x, which is equal to 6.666. That means 10x is equal to 6 plus x, because x is the value of 0.666. Okay, then I am going to take this x this side. Then 10 minus x becomes 9x, which is equal to 6. Then x is equal to 6 by 9. Cancel out by 2, that is 2 3s are 6. 3 2s are 6, but cancel out by 3 because we are having here 9. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Then x is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, we got the answer as 2 by 3. And then second one I will show you, 0.47, which is recurring. That means it goes on, the 47777 is going to be repeated, and then 0.47, which is equal to 0.477777, like this. Okay, this one I can write it as 4 by 10 plus 0.777 by 10. Okay, that means we can write like this, 0.477 ನ ಈ ಥರ ಬರಿಬೋದು. Next, the value of x is equal to 0.777. Then the same procedure, multiplying both sides by 10, that is 10x is equal to 7.777. Then 10x is equal to 7 plus x, the same thing. And now we have to do, that is x is equal to 7 by 9 and x is equal to 0.777 by 10. Okay, which is equal to 7 by 9 into 10. Okay, now 7 into 9, 7 by 9 into 10, 7 by 9 tens are 90. Then you are going to take the LCM of 4 by 10 and 7 by 90. By taking this one, I will get 36 by 90 plus 7 by 90. By adding these two, I am going to get 43 by 90. Okay, this one is the answer. I hope you understood second one. I will move to the fourth one, that is express 0.9999 in the form P by Q, Are you surprised by your answer? With your teacher and classmate discuss why the answer makes sense. That means I will give the explanation. You can discuss with your friends. Okay. That is fourth one. Assume that x is equal to 0.9999. Okay, it goes on. Let it be as equation A. Then multiply both the sides by 10. Then it will become 10x, which is equal to 9.999. Okay, this will become equation 2. Equation B. Okay, then subtracting B equation minus A equation. Then we get 10x is equal to 9.999. Then minus x is equal to 0.999. Okay. Then 9x, 10x or 9, 1x hodaga 9x, which is equal to 9. Then x is equal to 1. Okay. We got the x is equal to 1. Then the difference between 1 and 0.9999 is 0.00001, which is negligible. Hence, we can conclude that 0.9999 is too much near 1. Therefore, 1 as the answer can be justified. Okay, that means if we compare 0.9999 and 1, that the difference is 0.00001, that is which is negligible, and then we can conclude that 0.999 is too much near to the 1. Okay, this one is the explanation. I will move to the fifth problem. What they have asked in fifth: what can the maximum number of digits be in the repeating block of digits in the decimal expansion of 1 by 17? Perform the division to check your answer. That means we have to divide 1 by 17 and we have to show how many decimals are going to become. Okay, first one, that is fifth one, 1 by 17. This one is the question. That means I have to divide 1 by 17. You are going to get the long division in this problem. That is, you are having 1 and then the same procedure I am keeping 0.0 and I am going to take 2 zeros, because if you are having 2 digit here, 10, if I take 10 means 10 is so smaller than 17, I can't divide. That's why I am taking the 3 digit, that is 100. That then 17 5s are 85. If I subtract this one, 10 minus 5 is 5. Here that is 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. I will take here 0 because 17 is 15 is smaller than 17. That's why I will take 0. Again 17 8s are 136. Again we have to divide this one. I am going to get 4. Then here 4 minus 3 is 1. I will take one more 0. Again 17 8s are 136. Then 10 minus 6 is 4 0 0. I will take here 0 also. Then 17 2s are 34. Then you subtract this one, you will get 6. Okay, I will take here 0. 17 3s are 51. 10 minus 1 is 9. I will take again 0. 17 fives are 85. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. 8 minus 8 is 0. I will take here also the 0. Again they are having 50. 17 twos are 34. 6 10 minus 4 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. I will take here 0. That is 160. And then the 17 nines are 153. Subtract this one. You are going to get 10 minus 3 is 7. 0 0. I will take again 0. I got 70. Then 17 fours are 68. Then 10 minus 8 is 2. 0. 17 ones are 17. 3 0. 17 ones are 17. Again 3 1 3 0. Then again 17 sevens are 119. Then you are going to get 1 1. I will put again 0. Then 17 6 are 102. Then you are going to get 8 0. I will take one more 0. Then 17 fours are 68. Then you are going to get 112. I will take 0. 17 sevens are 119. That means 10 minus 9 is 1. 1 minus 1 0 0. Again I have to take 0 and then I will stop here. Then the answer is 1 by 17, which is equal to 0.058823529411767, which is non-terminating. Okay, have you understood this one? You are going to get so many digits in this number. Okay, next I will show you the 6th, 8th, 9th problems in my next class. Okay, thank you children. I hope you understood all problems. Thank you.